and gentlemen, I hope you're well. Hey, if you're new to the channel, I just want to welcome you to the Mindset Muhammad channel. Hey, I want to be your mindset mentor, coach, and guide, right? To help you be, do, and have anything it is that you put into your head and you know that you wanna have in your life. Hey, I'm literally nobody special. I'm a teenage entrepreneur from the UK, and I just want to mentor you when it comes to your mindset, your belief system. Okay, there are certain information that I discovered quite early, literally for the past 3 years or so, and guess what? I genuinely found those information very valuable, and I thought, hey, let me share this information with people that want to change the trajectory of their life, the course of their life, that were meant to do something with their life, that were meant to be someone in their life. And guess what? I want to do that for free because I have a major goal. One of my chief aims and purpose of my life is to go out there and impact 1 billion lives with both my voice and also my appearance. So hey, welcome to the Mindset Muhammad channel. And hey, if you're an existing subscriber, I just want to welcome you back to the last video within this episode of the ABCs of success. You know, within the first video we mentioned and talked about the attitudes that you need, the 4 attitudes that you need to win big, and really, you know, how every single time there's that next level, right? Attitude that you can go to, no matter how positive you are, no matter how calm you are, there's always that extra that you can go. You know, there's the biggest room is what? The room for improvement. You know, we always say this, right? And also the second thing, you know, that we spoke about within the last video, literally the video that was uploaded on the channel last couple of days ago, you know, the role of beliefs, right, in your success. And today we're actually going to be speaking about the C, right? So we spoke about the A, the B, and the C, and the C is really commitment, okay? And you know, I've actually made some notes, and really I want to not just explain this to you, but I really want you to be able to digest this so that you can move on and really have call to action at the end of this video. And I've actually, you know, you'll constantly see me looking at my notes because I do not want to miss any information, okay? I want to make sure that I give you all of me, okay? So hey, you're probably wondering, why is Muhammad doing this? And the reason I'm really doing this is because I have a major aim and chief and purpose of really impacting 1 billion lives. Why do I want to do this? You know, honestly, one of my passion is to see others win. Like, that's one of my passion, is to be able to be in a position where I can see people that can be impacted not by something that I created, right? You know, the things that we talk about in my channel and everywhere you see me on Zooms, and you know, even if you meet me in person or at me speaking at an event, you would always see that I don't speak about things that I created, okay? And I don't take credit for all the things that we discuss on Mindset Muhammad channel. Really, these are universal laws, things that have existed for the past thousands and thousands upon thousands of years. These are things that always existed, right? These are the principles that people did, like Dale Carnegie, Napoleon Hill, Earl Nightingale, Bob Proctor, right? Al Schaff, Tony Robbins, Jim Rohn. These are the principles that all these people have used, and I've been very fortunate to have discovered some of them literally for the past 3 years or so, right? So this is one of the things that I love doing, which the main aim really is to go out there and impact others' lives, okay? And the best feeling is to see something that you found powerful enough to implement it and apply it into your own life, right? And it changed your life in a way that now you go out there and share it with other individuals that also want to change the course of their life. So let's get straight into the video, right? And honestly, we're going to be doing something major, and I want to invite you to be part of this journey with us. We're together going to impact 1 billion lives, okay? And in the next 10 years, we have a goal of impacting 100,000 lives, okay? And we know we're not going to do that by ourselves. You know, we have a team of people, and we know we're not going to do that by ourselves, right? So we want to have you as part of our journey, okay? So hey, at the end of the video, once you watch the video, there's going to be a link, okay, where you can get direct in touch with me if you want to be part of this if you want to be part of this challenge that we're going to be having for the next 10 years to impact the lives of 100,000 people, okay? Of 100,000 people by 2032, okay? By 2032, okay? So there are certain success principles, and one that you will find in anyone that is successful, really, is commitment, right? You know, the people say overnight success. There's no such thing as overnight success. If there's overnight success, there's also what? Overnight failure. If someone becomes a success overnight, they're going to become overnight failure too. Like, best example I can give you is look at people that have won the lottery. What happens to them 3-4 years after they win? What happens to major athletes after they retire? They go bust broke. And this is the facts. Right? This is no opinions. It's what? It's the facts, guys. I want you guys to understand this. Right? I want you guys to understand this. Right? Have you ever wondered why we live in one earth, but we have different worlds? Have you ever wondered how we have one planet Earth, but there are billionaires, there are millionaires, then there are average people. Then there are people that don't even dream that big. Have you ever wondered why one Earth, different worlds? I'll tell you why. It's down to one thing. It's words. Right? The billionaires and the millionaires are using different words to subconsciously program their paradigm to be in line with their chief aim and chief purpose. So they can what? So that they can impact whatever goal that they have. Right? See, have you ever wondered how you cannot literally spell the word well without word? You can't. Some people tell you that happened by coincidence. No, I don't think so. I think it coincides with each other. Right? I don't think that happened by mistake. Right? See, a lot of times we're stuck, and I don't believe we're stuck. I believe we're stationed. Okay? A lot of us, we're stationed, and guess what happens? We start looking at all the current things that's happening in our life, instead of looking at what's coming, instead of being grateful for what happened so far, being grateful for where you are, and being grateful for what's coming. You gotta understand, I'm so happy and grateful now for what happened, for what's happening currently, and for what's about to come. You gotta be grateful for all, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta be grateful for all. Right? See, you gotta understand, in everybody's life, there's trials and tribulations. In everybody's life. Not just your life. I know a lot of times when we go through trials and tribulations and challenges in our life, we just think to ourselves, why me? Hey, instead of saying, why me, say, try me. See the different perspective? Why me? Try me. Right? See, if you're right now making 100 grand a year, and you're saying my life is full of troubles and challenges and tribulations, I'm telling you, the person at $1 million a year is also facing challenges there, trials there, tribulations there. See, the person that's making $1 million a day is facing what? Different trials and tribulations. It's just that me and you are not aware of it. There's always challenges. Always. And the crazy thing is, right, this word challenge, if you look at the first 3 letters, CHA, and the last 3 letters, NGE, add them together, it spells change. So every time there's a challenge in your life, I want you to start doing what I always do. I want you to start thinking of challenges, right, as an opportunity for you to change, right, as an opportunity for you to grow, as an opportunity for you to level up. That's how I look at challenges. That's because of that, I welcome challenges to my life, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know that? I welcome challenges into my life. Hey, challenge, welcome into my life. I'm so happy and grateful that you came into my life, challenge. Whatever it is, faith-wise, finances-wise, family-wise, fitness, health-wise, fulfillment-wise, whatever it is, right? I'm welcoming them, right? See, at the end of this video, I have a gift for you. I'll be sharing with you 4 core commitments of me. And not only that, these are 4 commitments that every leader, right, every winner has to make at some point in their life. Anyone successful. I'm going to be sharing them with you towards the end of this video. 4 commitments, right? 4 commitments. So you got to understand now, what type of mindset do you have? What happens to you when you face trials and tribulations? Do you keep the right attitudes in your life? Right? The excitement, the enthusiasm, the faithfulness, the love, the peace, the happiness. Do you keep these? Or do you throw them out of the window once there's challenges in your life? Hey, if that's you, don't worry. Because why? Because you got time. Regardless of you, whether you're 20, 30, 40, 50, you have time. You can always change things. What? You can always what? You can always change. There's always what? There's always more. Right? You know, one day one of my mentors said something to me. He said, Muhammad, all this wealth, all this monetary value, he said, it means nothing. He said, do you know what's more important than that? You gotta understand, money is important. But what's even more important than that is having love and peace. I'm telling you, these two, right, they're part of my principles that I operate with every single day. I best be spreading love and peace every single day. That's one of my major goals. Every single day, every single hour, I have to be spreading. The last thing that I have to be doing is spreading negativity or hatred. The last thing. That's why it's a constant battle in my head every single time. Hey, am I in line with my purpose? Impacting a billion lives? I don't want to be impacting nobody negatively. Am I impacting a billion lives with my appearance? When they see me, do they see hope? When they hear me, do they hear hope? Right? That's how you got to be thinking. Every time you want to say something negative, when they see me, what do they see? When they hear me, what are they going to hear? Constant battle you got to be asking yourself. Right? So the first thing we got to do is let's start with the definition of the word commitment. Right? Let's start with the definition, okay? And I'm going to look at the definition right in front of your eyes. Okay? Because I want you to understand this. And one of my favorite mentors, Jim Rohn, said there's two types of people. People that look at the dictionary and people that don't. Right? And you can see the difference between those two people. Right? Definition of the word commitment. Let's look at the definition of commitment, okay? What commitment means. It's the noun definition is the state or quality of being dedicated to a cause or activity. Are you guys seeing this? It's the state or quality of being dedicated to a cause. Right? Wow. So that means if I'm committed, I'm dedicated to two things. Cause and activity. You can ask yourself, the job that you have right now, what is their cause? What is their aim? What are their goals? Are they in alignment with where you want to be? Are they in alignment with who you are? Now, the second thing you gotta ask yourself is, what are the activities? Why? Because if I'm gonna commit to a job, that means I gotta be dedicated to those two things: the cause and also what? The activities. See, if I'm a business owner and I'm selling fish and chips, what's my cause? Where do I want to see that business 5 to 10 years from today? Is it in alignment with where I want to be? With my goals? My aspirations? And the activities that I have to do every single day, is that in line with also where I want to be 5 to 10 years from today? See, if you're in business, an entrepreneur, specifically, for example, let's say you might be in a network marketing, right? Guess what you gotta ask yourself? The company that I represent, the company I'm in business with, are they going where I want to go? Right? What's their cause? Second thing, what are the activities? See, 3 years ago, I got introduced to entrepreneurship, owning my own business, right? Forex, then public speaking, then publishing my book, right? The network marketing. I got introduced to all these things. See, what was my cause? My cause was to take care of my family. Why? Because I saw so many people that started entrepreneurship. Guess what? Once they become successful, they not only can they take care of themselves, not only can they take care of their family, they can take care of anyone and everyone that they desire. Anyone. They can take care of anyone that they desire. So I said to myself, okay, well, I want to build hospitals, charities, orphanages, schools, right? Take care of people in Africa, right? I want to be able to retire my mom, my parents, my older sister, whatever. So if I want to do all of these things, that was my cause. Now, what was the activity? The activity was to work on my leadership skills. The activity was to work on my communication skills. The activity was to work on my trading skills when I was trading. The activity in network marketing is what? To work on my prospecting, on my communication, on my leadership, how to lead people, how to have the ability, right, to take people from a place that they never wanted to be to a place that they never thought they could go. Another definition of leadership, right? Another definition of leadership is having the ability to create a winning environment for your people so that they can win what? At their natural best, ladies and gentlemen. Like, are you guys seeing this? Right? But do you think that's going to come easy? Absolutely not. Right? You have to understand, anything worth having is not going to come easy. That's a law of life. Anything worth having is not going to come easy. Do you know that it takes literally 18 hours, 1/8, to make a Toyota car? 18 hours, less than 24 hours. And it takes 6 months to make Rolls Royce. Yeah, you heard that right. 6 months to make one. So think about it, right? I want you guys to start internalizing this information, guys. Right? Where I want to go 5 to 10 years from today, the fact that I'll be retired, my mom, my dad, my stepmom, my sister, myself, my loved ones, those I care about the most, the fact that I'll be feeding kids in Africa, kids in Asia, right? In challenged places on the across the world. It's like, guys, you think that's gonna come with a price to pay? Right? That's gonna come with a price to pay, and what that price might be is that price might be unbalanced life for a couple of years, unbalanced life for 5 or 10 years. Right? Guys, I understand commitment. For me to be committed, I have to be dedicated to a cause and an activity. I want you to ask yourself, if you're, for example, in business and you're dedicated to the cause of what you're doing, what's your activity like? Because you can never tell someone that you're committed when you're dedicated to the cause and not dedicated to activity. You have to be dedicated to what? To both, ladies and gentlemen. You have to be dedicated to what? To both. Is this making sense, guys? If this is making sense, I want you to share this video with 2-3 of your friends, people that you care about the most. Let them benefit from this. And also drop a comment so that the algorithm of YouTube knows that we're sharing some valuable information on this YouTube channel, right? Now, moving on. Right? Moving on. Check this out. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention was when it comes to the belief, okay? When it comes to belief, right? You know this belief thing, right? Because I know we uploaded the video. Literally, that was the role of belief in your ABCs of success, right? But what I want to talk to you about is belief is everywhere. Okay? Like right now, the house you want to live in, somebody else is already living in it. All right? Somebody else has already lived there. Right? The car you want to be driving, somebody else is already driving it. Right? There is no lack of success. There's abundance of success. Success is everywhere, all around you. Right? What you gotta understand is I can believe in you. Right? Just like how someone else believed in you. Right? But it's different when you believe in you. See, when you believe in you, you take different action, you think different, you walk different, you talk different, you dress different. But when I believe in you, it's just me believing in you. And I believe in everyone that I get in contact with. Whether you want to do business with me, whether you don't want to do business with me, whether you want to operate, whether we want to cooperate with each other, whatever it is. Right, ladies and gentlemen? You got to understand this. Right? That belief in you is key. It doesn't matter how much someone believes in you. Guess what it's like? It's like they're trying to drag you. It's like dragging a monkey. It's like dragging a donkey up a mountain hill when the donkey doesn't want to go. It's near to I am possible. Add the word together. You will understand what I mean. It's near to I am possible. I don't like using that word. It's a limiting word. And there are certain words that I get rid of in my life. Right? So now what you gotta ask yourself is how dedicated are you with those activities and those causes? Right? Literally 3 years ago, I got involved in this thing. I'm like entrepreneurship, man. I'm making money. I'm gonna impact people's lives, right? I'm gonna do whatever it takes for me to become successful. Why? Because I look at the cause, which was my family, and the second was what? The activity. I knew for me to have the life that I desired for myself and my family, there's a price to pay. It's not coming for free. It was what? It was not coming for free. You guys getting this? Right? I knew that. See, the odds were all against me. Too young, African, Somali, Muslim. right? A lot of people have said, oh, the fact that I'm Muslim, I have no connections, people are against me, I'm African, I'm too young, all sort of excuses. But I want to get rid of this disease and virus called excusitis in my life. Excusitis doesn't exist. It's a virus. It's a deadly virus. It's the killer of all dreams. Right? All the things that you tell yourself, yeah, I'm not good enough. I can't do this. Too young, too old. I have no money. Right? Sick, tired. All sort of rubbish, right? Do you know that more than 60%, research by Forbes, baby, don't me Muhammad making up, by Forbes, do you know that 60% of millionaires are immigrants in the country that they became millionaire? More than 60% of millionaires. 2018, 2019 research. More than 60% of millionaires are immigrants in the country they became a millionaire in, guys. So what does that mean? I wasn't born in the UK. Guess what? That research forces me not to make an excuse. If you're watching this video thinking to yourself, I'm from Asia, I'm from this, I'm from that, there's always success available. Why? Because more than 60% of millionaires are from different countries than the country that they became successful in, right? See, I was dedicated, man. When I say I was dedicated to the cause, which was the family, and I was also dedicated to the activities that I had to do. Work on my communication, work on my leadership, work on my networks, work on my connections, work on my LinkedIn profile, work on my Twitter, work on my YouTube, work on all sort of platforms, man. Why? Impact 1 billion lives is the goal. Another goal is taking care of my family, right? You gotta understand, one way of looking at somebody's commitment or your level of commitment is to look at consistency. Best way to understand when you understand how committed you are, look at how consistent you are. Towards what? Towards your chief purpose, chief aim. See, me personally, I work on 5 things every single day, every single hour. If I'm working on one, like any given moment, it's either I'm sleeping or I'm working on those 5 things. Khalas. What are those 5 things? Faith, right? Faith in my creator, right? My relationship with my religion. That's the first thing. Second thing, right? Is my family. Third thing, my fulfillment, my mission, my purpose, my aim. Fourth thing, my fitness, my health, my energy. Fifth thing, my finances. Money matters, yes. Right? Another thing to understand when trying to digest and internalize commitment is persistent. How persistent are you? Do you just face 2-3 rejections and you're like, oh, khalas, game over? Let me close this thing. Done, deal done. No. Look at anyone successful, they had to persist. All sort of walls were thrown at them. They have to keep going regardless. It doesn't matter what your mom says. It doesn't matter what your dad says. It doesn't matter what your children say if you have some. It doesn't matter what your friends and family say. It doesn't matter what your uni professor says if you're in uni. It doesn't matter who says what and where. Because what matters? What you say to yourself. What do you say about yourself? What do you say to yourself? How do you see yourself? I'm telling you, I love taking other people's opinions. I love seeing other people's point of views. But guess what? I'm taking the final decision of any aspect, any field of my life based on myself. I want to be educated if I'm wrong. If I don't see the right thing, I want people to educate me. But the last point comes from me. Why? Because I know I only got one shot in life. Why live based on somebody else's decision? Right? You gotta work on how you're gonna take yourself, decisions for yourself. Next thing you gotta understand when trying to internalize, commitment. How faithful are you? What's your level of faith like in you? What's your level of faith like that if something has happened for someone else, it's possible for you? What's your level of faith like whatever you're doing might work for you? Best way to know it is to look at your consistency level. What is it that you're doing every single day, day to day? Right? See, you have to understand. This is my diary, 2020 and 2021, guys. August, that's for the month of August, right? That is what? That is 20th of August, Thursday. It's filled. I have see those ticks? I've already accomplished 8 of my goals. Right? The first one, wake up at 4:30. Why? Because I know waking up at 4:30 is different to waking up at 2 p.m., 1 p.m., 10 a.m., whatever it is. Why? Because if I had waken up at 10 a.m., I would have missed out on my first 5 goals of the day. I knew for me to be in line with where I want to go, I gotta put in the work. Right? 5 a.m. Fajr, first prayer in the morning at 5 a.m. I have to leave my house to pray that prayer. Why? Because I know anything worth having ain't coming easy. It's not gonna come easy. If I want to build a better relationship with my Creator, my Lord, I gotta go put in the work. I gotta go wake up at 4:30 a.m. At 5 a.m. I went for a jog, 30 minutes jog. Guess what? I knew I had to do that. Why? Because what's the fourth thing that I want to work on? The fourth F, my fitness, my health. I know I cannot just be sitting down dreaming about six pack and boom, it's gonna show up. No. See, I had already done 1 hour of personal growth with the team, 1 hour of reading a book, Think and Grow Rich, and 1 hour, right, of watching a video by one of my mentors. That is 3 hours so far done the day. And it's not even halfway of the day. Right? You gotta understand, anything worth having is not coming easy. I'm telling you. There's a price to pay. Everything has a price tag. The question is, are you gonna pay it or are you gonna expect somebody else to pay it for you? Right? See, you have to understand when it comes to this commitment, right? You need to be great at modeling someone or something. Like for example, this is my personal opinion, right? You can take it or if you want you can leave it, right? You have to understand that anyone successful at some point had modeled someone that was more successful. Anyone. Right? Anyone. Mark Z been mentored by Warren. Right? Kobe Bryant modeled Michael Jordan, guy. Right? Modeled Michael Jordan. Now the question people ask is, oh, Kobe was just modeling Michael Jordan. You gotta ask yourself the right question. Which is, who did Michael Jordan model? He modeled Dr. J. Right? When it comes to the scoreboard, guess what? Kobe overtook his mentor, the person that he used to model. See, and I'm telling you, I'm 100% certain that there is no mentor out there, someone that has like. See, I can guarantee you this. There's no mentor out there that doesn't want their mentees to become successful. Even if you go against them, they still want you to do well. Why? They just don't want you to eat on their table, but they still don't want you to go out there and literally die because of hunger. They still want you to eat, but not just on their table. Right? You gotta understand. Right? You gotta understand this, guys. Right? And when it comes to commitment, you have to understand that it's a period of time, right? There's going to be a period of time, if it hasn't happened so far in your career or in your profession or in your business or in your job, there's going to be a period of time which is called character building period. It might be a month, a week, a year, whatever, however long it might be. But guess what? That is a period where you're either working on your mindset or you're either working on your skill set. Okay? You're either working on some of the skills that you need, your leadership, your communication, your persuasion, your negotiation, your sales, whatever it is. Right? In that period, guess what's gonna happen? You gotta be committed. You gotta stay the course. You gotta finish the course. You gotta see it through instead of quitting halfway. See, we all face obstacles. We all face challenges, whether it's our faith, our family, our fulfillment, our finances, and our fitness. We all face challenges. Whether you're at 1,000 a month, 2,000, 5,000 a month, or whether you're at 100,000 a month. We all have trials and tribulations and obstacles that we have in our life. The question is, when an obstacle shows up, are you gonna melt down and join the quitters? Because you gotta understand, winners never quit and quitters never win. Or are you gonna say it through and finish the course? Right? You gotta be patient with yourself. See, being commitment is having the patience and the belief to say, you know what, I know I'm not doing really well now, but guess what? I know where I'm going. I wrote down. I can see it. I can see it clear. It's all around me. I can see it all. Okay, that's the second one. I can see it all. It's everywhere. That's another one. That's a third one. That's 3 different goals. I can see them all. I'm not doing well now, but I know where I'm going. That's being committed. Because if that wasn't happening, you would have said, you know what? I'm not where I want to be. Khalas, done. I'm out. You gotta know, you gotta understand this, guys, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope this is making sense. See, another thing you gotta understand when it comes to your commitment is you gotta be passionate about what you're doing. I'm telling you, I'm so passionate that I am sitting down here to record a 30+ minute video for you to mentor you, coach you, and guide you in terms of your mindset, beliefs, for free. Who's paying me? Nobody's paying me. YouTube doesn't pay me for these videos, guys. Right? Nobody's paying me to do this. But guess what? I go educate myself so that I can educate you. So that we can together impact a billion lives. So that together in the next 10 years or so, we can impact 100,000 people together. With both our voices and our appearances. Right? You gotta understand, hey, if you're in a job that you're not enjoying, it's time to leave that place. If you're in a business, you're in the wrong business if you're not having fun, if you're not enjoying it. I'm telling you, I enjoy every single bit of what it is that I'm doing. Even the bit that's uncomfortable, I love it. See, every single morning I challenge myself to say good morning to every person that comes my way when I'm working out or when I'm jogging at the park. Every single morning without missing a single person. Everyone. Do you know why? Because it gets me a little bit uncomfortable. So guess what? I start my day uncomfortable, guys. That's what you want to do as well. Right? That is what you want to do as well. You know, I was reading a book, right? About our profession, the profession that I'm in. And there's this individual named Eric Worre, and he said it takes a minimum 6 to 7 years for an individual to become professional. Are you guys seeing this? 6 to 7 years. The people get involved in our profession, they don't see that they're making $1 million a month in their first 6 months, and guess what? They wanna start blaming everyone, the system, right? Whatever it is, you gotta understand you're not gonna make 6-figure income with your first degree coming out of uni. You're not gonna make 6-figure income. That's after having spent 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 10 years. What? You have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, right? There's always life, and then there's our perspectives and how we see it, right? See, how do you see yourself? Are you constantly talking yourself into things, or are you constantly taking yourself out of things? Because if you're constantly taking yourself into what is that matter to you and your family, you're going to be committed. See, somebody's not going to be committed if they have no belief. If you don't believe in something, you're not going to be committed. If you have no faith in something, you're not going to be consistent. No faith, no consistency. No belief, no commitment. Simple as that, guys. So the question is, are you going to be committed and consistent to your future? Not just your future, to the future of those that matter the most to you, which is your family. Right? Does it not make sense to be committed for 1 year, 5 years, 10 years for your family? For your freedom, for your mom's freedom, for your dad's freedom? Right? You gotta understand, guys, that anything worth having doesn't come easy. It takes what? It takes time. Right? It takes time. And it's gonna be hard. Be glad that it's hard. Do you know why? Because not everybody's willing to do it. See, when mom doesn't understand, when dad doesn't understand, when siblings don't understand, you understand that's all that you need for you to become successful. Do you know that? Why? Let me give you some facts, not opinion. Who knows Warren Buffett's dad and mom? Who knows his siblings? No one. Do you? You probably don't. But guess what? We know him. Who knows Warren Buffett's family? I don't. Do you? But we both know him. Who knows Mark Zuckerberg's wife? I don't. Right? Why is that? Because it takes one person to change a family's name forever. Right? You have to understand this, ladies and gentlemen. You, just you, have the capability of changing your family trees forever. Just you. You heard that, right? Just you. Yes, you heard that right. Just you. But guess what? You're gonna have to go through doing something over and over and over and over and over and over without literally paying attention to the naysayers, the dream stealers, all these people. You gotta do something over and over and over until you become successful. First they laugh at you, then they ignore you, right? Then they admire you, then they ask you, how did you do it? Mahatma Gandhi said the best. First they will ignore you, then they will laugh at you. No, first they will laugh at you, then they will ignore you. Last, well done, I knew you were gonna make it anyways. You have to understand it. So now let me share with you the 4 commitments that every leader and a winner have to make at some point in their life. The first one, you have to be committed to your personal growth. That's the first commitment you will ever have to make. You have to be committed to your personal growth. The second commitment that you'll have to make, right? The second commitment that you have to make is a commitment to the development of your skills and techniques. See, whatever profession you're in, whether you're in real estate, whether you're in insurance, whether you're in network marketing, whether you're in the teaching business, whatever business you're in, whether you're in the medical field, whether you're an accountant, whatever field that you're in, you need those 4 commitments. Your personal development, that's the first commitment you gotta make, that you commit to your personal development. Second one is to the commitment to the development of your skills and techniques. How is it that I'm gonna do to get to my desired destination so that I can take care of my loved ones? This is making sense, guys? That's the second commitment you gotta make. What's the third commitment you gotta make? Right? You gotta make commitment to your words. You gotta what? You gotta make commitment to your words. Are you one of those people that say, I'm gonna do something and don't do it? Or do you value your words, and do you value the words of those around you? You gotta make commitment to those 2 words. The words that come from your mouth, the words that come from the mouths of those around you. And what's the 4th commitment you gotta make? Right? The 4th one of the most important one, right? You have to admire the process of change. You have to be happy and glad that you will be going through transformational period in your life. Why? Because being who you are hasn't got you the desired results that you wanted. So to have things you've never had before, you have to do things you've never done before. Is that making sense? 4 commitments that every leader and winner have to make at some point in their life. What's the first one? Commitment to their personal growth. Growing every single day, right? You're growing physically, why not grow mentally? Second commitment you're gonna make, right? Commitment to the development of your skills and techniques so you can become successful at whatever field that you're in, whatever industry that you're in. What's the third one? Commitment to your words, the words that are coming out of your mouth. Are you doing what you said you're gonna do, or are you skipping them? What's the 4th? Commitment to the process of change. You gotta understand, being who you are hasn't got you the results that you wanted. The type of bank account you wanted, the type of health that you wanted, the type of friends and family that you wanted. So guess what you gotta do? You gotta change things that you're doing every single day. So that means you gotta admire, welcome, and be glad that you're gonna be going through a transformational period in your life. So hey, with that said, thank you very much for watching this video. Do yourself and those around you a huge favor. Share this video with a couple of individuals that are like-minded, that want to change the course of their life, that are not satisfied with where they are, that are glad with where they are, but they know and they're happy and grateful for what's coming for them. They've already accepted it, okay? Hey, you gotta be grateful for what's past you, what has so far happened in your life. You're gonna be grateful for what's happening in your life now, and you're gonna be grateful for what's coming to your life. Say, hey, with that said, thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you in the next couple of videos. God bless and enjoy the rest of the day.